Hey peeps, you're welcome to the Chin and Just Sewing Space, and today's video is gonna be another zipper series. And for this, I'm going to be showing you guys how to put in another type of exposed zipper, but this one you can put it in the middle, like literally in the middle of anywhere. So let's get into the tutorial. So today's type of exposed zipper looks like this. You can find them in hoodies or bomber jackets, but this is in a dress I'm making for a sewing challenge that I created. It's called the Remake Your Ready to Wear 2019. I'll put a link in the description and on the card so that you can see what the challenge is all about in case you're interested. But yeah, this is the zipper we're going to do today. I've done one, I need to do another one, and I'll get back to you guys. So to start off, you need to measure the distance you want for your zipper. I use one of these, a measuring gauge, and I just measure like how wide I want the zipper to be placed, how much of the zipper tape I want to show, and all that. It's a personal preference. You decide what you want, then you go to the back of the wrong side of the garment. So this is the wrong side of the garment, this is the right side. You can see the difference. So on the wrong side, you mark out the length of the zip and the width you want, and obviously I did this to find the center point, right? So we interface, and then I am going to sew a stay stitch around the outside perimeter, right? Just to give me a guideline for my sewing. So after I do the stay stitch, then I cut, right? I cut at an angle here, an angle there, and dead in the middle. I'll show you guys. So first of all, I'm gonna snip the middle. That helps me. And cut this way. And I always like to leave a big chunk of this just so that it's easy. I find it easier to sew up than when it's just a tiny little thing. Right. Cut to the ends and not through it, just to the end there, and to the ends, so it's like that, but not through it. Now I'm going to sew a stay stitch around, but you guys should do that before you cut. I made a silly mistake just now, so I'll sew the stay stitch now. So as you can see, I have stay stitched around and cut it, right? I cut the center, and when I got here, I just cut to this side, cut to the angles. And while I was at it, I also ironed everything down, right, so that I could easily position. This is what the front should look like. So now I'm just going to pin around, but if you have some stay tape, you can use that as well, but I'll just pin around mine so that I can sew it up. Be right back. So as you can see here, I've pinned up my zipper that I'm going to sew, and I have also switched up my foot to my zipper foot. So for stability's sake, I like to sew this ends first. So that's what we're going to do now. We'll excuse all this mess happening here. Okay, so we're going to sew this side of the zipper first. Just take it nice and easy. Make sure you don't sew the zipper stop because that's metal. And we're going to sew on the line, on the stay stitch that we did before. Or as close to the line as you can. Keep sewing till you get to the end. You put the needle down, raise up the foot, and turn. This is the part I really want you guys to get. With the needle at the end there, you turn. And put your foot down. And start sewing. Or you can just turn your hand wheel a couple of times. And you just do that all round the zipper. Okay? I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. Now, this is another important part of sewing this. So, as you can see now, I have sewn and I have come to this part of the zip, and depending on the type of zip you have, this stop is going to give you, this zipper pull is going to give you a problem. So what you do when you get here is you pull the zipper open. First of all, you raise the foot. And you pull the zipper, turn it this way, works better this way. And you turn it to the side. And you pull it open, right? And you keep on sewing. Then when you're done sewing, you pull it back up, sew on this side, pull it back down and sew it down. Okay? So everything has been sewn up. And as always, if after you sew, you don't like the width around the zip, you can always just go back on the inside and sew it a little bit tighter. But I'm happy with the way mine turned out. It's not perfect, but it's fine. It zips open. And I'm going to get this self fabric and sew behind. And also I think I'm going to do a top stitching. Sorry guys, I'm doing this with one hand. I think I'm also going to do a top stitching around. I think I'll make it look nicer. But yeah, that's all. That's how to insert a zip in the middle of, you can literally put this in the middle of any fabric. to make a style choice or design or whatever you like. Okay.